Sì, sì, la nostra sarà una cosa breve, sì, certo.
I think it has a one on the front of it. In there, I stand, I think.
Però come facciamo a sapere che non è una fermata?
Do you want to check if it's used already or not?
Yes.
It is used. The stamp is behind.
Ah, tu dici perché gira. Fammi un po' vedere.
Yes, now. Now we need it to get out.
Si legge lì.
Ci sarà scritto ultima fermata.
C'è scritto Vincetto.
You can do it.
C'è scritto?
Don't worry, she will not forget it.
Allora è
Perché a volte
questa.
qua arriviamo.
Allora è questa, no?
Andiamo al muro.
Here we are.
Allora è questa.
The exit is on this side. Please use the ticket again.
Ticket доставай. Ticket
Е-е.
доставай.
Достать?
Да. Точно так же. Тот самый.
Sign it. Okay, it's this one.
Он?
Okay. Now, this ticket. Okay. We don't need them. Okay. As you see, we are not so far from Assisi.
У нас, кстати, вот такие пейзажи в Вирджинии.
У нас в Алмате.
Верю.
Door of the church where you are. So see from far
Что, больше
away.
не нужна, да?
When we see the
Нет.
door, we are in. And from here now, we have to go ahead, take the escalators, and once in the end, we can say we are arrived. Famoso bacio.
Ah, vai Virginia.
Adesso poi non si spiego qualche canzone, se no c'è
Cosa pensate?
la torta, questo, i dolci, questa è la parte dei dolci, sono dolci
Ma vai da regalare questi amici.
If you take here you see the view of Perugia seen from the sky. We were more or less there in the middle. You see the line of the railway, okay? But the mini metro begins on the left-hand side where we have a huge parking lot, and it goes constantly during the day till the city center where you see the trains up there. Now we are underneath those trains. Consider that even if you have a flat view, we simply came up hill, and it is one of the highest located towns you find in Italy as main town. Okay, we are about 500 meters over sea level. And this is the reason why from the beginning we have very beautifully and strategically City map is not so easy to understand, so don't consider it. What you have to remember, always remember, is this piece of the city wall. More or less 2,300 years old.
I'm holding your shirt. Don't worry about it.
And exactly on this wall, later, they built up a wonderful square used as a market square. And on top of this square, they also erected the public palaces we are going to see later. Okay? So you don't miss anything. And now we go slowly upstairs. It's not so long. Keeping once again, we go backwards to reach the so-called underground of the vegetable in there too. No?
Well, let me just say, I don't remember the word.
Okay.
All I know is that I
And you can imagine that all this area was battled between Perugia on one side and Assisi on the opposite side. Even if you consider that Perugia was a papal town and Assisi was famous for its saints during the Middle Ages, we have two different oriented political towns. Because Perugia was a papal faithful town, a wealth town. Assisi belonged to the Ghibellines, on the side of the emperors. This is the reason why on top of the town you have today a fortress, on top of Assisi. You see the shape of a huge, it was huge, castle, but the castle was begun by Frederick Barbarossa, and later was the place of Frederick II because of its faith to the emperor. Perugia had always to do with the popes, even if it was a little bit allergic to the control of the popes from Catholic town. This is why the story of Perugia is completely different from that of Assisi. There he had a more or less peaceful town. Here you had a story, a bloody story of wars between Perugia and the neighbor towns, or between Perugia and the papacy. And you have still today many signs of this bloody past conflicts continuously.
Что это такое, скажи, Татьяна?
Ну, что она говорит, что вот это Перуджа, вот этот город,
Фаруджа?
Перуджа,
Перудже.
запомни, Перуджия,
Перуджи.
как земля,
Yes,
Джия.
yes. Еще она...
Сравнивать с Ассиси, вот, они имеют разную историю. Даже
Разные истории,
Да.
разные
Они-
народности жили.
нет, историю в том смысле, что Перуджа принадлежала, ну, была как бы под папой.
Под Папой Римским, да?
Нет. И в Перудже была более кровавая история, больше врагов и всяких бед.
Мне надо собачку купить, собаку.
Какое?
Ну такую собаку. Вот как
Зачем?
мне сестра заказала. Купи собаку.
Игрушку?
Ну да, нет, вот это как называется? Ну, шерстяная там или какая там, наверное.
Ну, игрушка, да?
Наверное, да. Собаку, говорит, купи.
Странно. Почему собака?
Сегодня прислала, да? Ой, классно, да как, да? Ой. Сегодня же понедельник, нифига не работает никто, да? Смотри. Все закрыты магазины.
У них еще закрыто на фиесту. Фиеста это у них послеобеденное время. После обеда они спят. Все закрыто, все магазины, все закрыто.
Придурки, блин. Именно советский строй сделать, да?
Конечно, да, это
Ну и
исторически.
магазин здоровый, да?
It's a peaceful area. Finally, I don't need to
Все работает, только, наверное, на фиесту.
consider that this is again one of the main roads of Perudge leading to Assisi. And if you would go on foot to Assisi,
Собачка.
first you should go this way, and there you see in the stair, turn left down.
Да, мода.
The road leads you still today directly to the city. It is one of the main, we have 5 main roads. Each of them leads to a different town. And it gives the town the shape of a hand or of a star, high point. The center is the main square where we have the main fountain. The fountain is one of the symbols of the but around we have these roads, and along these roads was erected the town over the centuries. One of the peculiarities of Perudge is that we have the different gates signing the limit, the border of the town, always on the same road. So you can see the oldest gate, the middle one, the newest, and we don't go this way around, but we continue to go straight ahead, even if I stopped here, because here you see the shape of a church, but it was a former church. And if you look up there, you see an image of Mary, of Saint Mary, with the mantle spread, and underneath the mantle you see people preaching. It's not so easy to distinguish them, but you can find the population preaching there, because close to this church we had a hospital in the past. And the door of the hospital is the door where you see the coat of arms. You see the beam with this griffin and these 2 letters. If you look at that, this is one of the symbols of Perudge. The griffin is since ever the coat of arms of Perudge, because it was said that the griffin tried to destroy the town, and Perudge asked the help of Narni, of a neighbor town, and together they defeated the griffin. And they divided also. One took the skeleton and the other the head. This is reason why the 2 towns have the same symbol, the griffin, but simply specular. The one a white griffin on a red field, the other one a red griffin on a white field. Anyway, there you can read OM. These are the letters of Opus Maria, the work of Mary. It was the city of one of the 40 hospitals Perudge counted during the Middle Ages, because we had not simply the great orders like Franciscans, Augustinians, or Benedictinians leading the hospital, but also the brotherhoods, these companies of lays following some rules, religious rules, but taking care of poor and sick people. And in Perudge we had 40. Over the time they have been joined together, and this kind of one is today the symbol of the today Peruggians.
Sì.
And somewhere, not always, you can read underneath the date, 1472, 75. This is the date of the foundation.
Что говорит Татьяна? Что это такое?
Рассказывает, что это была церковь, при которой был госпиталь. Потом рассказала про вот этот вот знак, вот эти вот грифы. 2 грифа, они были на разных фонах. Вот, и буквы в центре символизируют Опус Мария, Опус Мария это как влог Мария, ну как работа.
Здесь такой запах что-то. А, мыло вот это, да? Мыло, да? Это сразу.
Вот эта дорога ведет в Ассиси. Вот. И от центральной площади, вот как 5 пальцев, как звезда, вот так вот дороги расходятся в разные близкие города. Ходили ж пешком. Я хочу у нее спросить, сколько же это пешком идти времени?
Да. Ну классно. Когда машина нам не нужна, да, была? Все равно пешком надо ходить.
Долго мы ехали. Дофига.
Долго?
Дня 3 надо идти. Ну, с остановками.
Дня 3. Чтобы это все посмотреть?
Нет. Ну, от этого города до другого. Ну, пешком она ходит. I have my mother going on how it is. Easier.
You know. Well, no, I'm good. I'll let you know, believe me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be silly.
Ой, красота-то какая. Ё-мо.
My mother had something like microphone.
No, era casa mía.
By foot.
On foot, consider there are about 20 kilometers to go. You need a day,
Oh,
8
okay.
hours.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I need 4 days.
No.
Yeah,
You don't let me know any days.
And anyway, back to us. We are now in front of Etruscan gate, but only the white side, the arch, and what is completely designed by Travertine. What is white? The statues on top of the gate, or the destroyed heads you find on it, are a little bit younger, no longer Etruscan, but Romans. And Romans are also the inscriptions you can read. Colonia Livia on top of the gate, and Augusta Perusia in the middle, in the central line. Can you find it?
I see it.
Augusta on the left hand side and Perusia on the right hand side. This last inscription has to do with the future Emperor Augustus. So we are about 2,000 years ago, when Perugia became the protagonist of the battles between Augustus and Marcus Antonius. The brother of Marcus Antonius was hosted in Perugia. Augusto was not so happy to know it. And so he decided to move against Perugia. And once conquered the town, decided to put it on fire to punish it. But, as I told you before, we are strategically well located. And this is the reason why later he decided to refound the town and give the town his name as a sort of sign of forgiveness. And since that time, on all written documents we have Augusta Perusia, even if later wordly the name became Peroscia and later Perugia. This is the right pronunciation. You studied history?
Yeah.
Are you an historian?
Am I what?
An historian?
No.
No? Because you said
Well,
yes.
recently we watched a program about Caesar and Augustus and a lot of Italian history
Ah, okay.
on TV.
It's useful.
Анти, да.
Consider anyway that what we are going to tell now is not exactly so old. Because what you see close to this Etruscan gate dates back to the Renaissance time. Over the Middle Ages, I already mentioned the fact that Perugia was a papal town, but not so deeply interested to have the Pope inside town. And this is the reason why the popes decided to tolerate the independence of the town and maintain peaceful relations between Rome on one side and Perugia on the other. In the 15th century, in the early 16th century, Pope became a certain Paul III of the family Farnese, known better as a warrior than as a pope. He didn't love so much to read the gospel, but to battle on the fields.
Yes, yes.
And he decided that the independence of Perugia should have an end. This is the reason why he, first of all, introduced new taxes. Through taxation, he wished to control the town or to reduce the resistance of the town. But Perugians weren't so happy and decided also to prepare bread without salt, not to pay the salt tax. From that moment on, they continued the tradition to bake bread without salt, and this is the reason why for you is such bread so unsalty. They were the leader of a protest regarding not simply this town, but the former papal state, so whole central Italy. And this is the reason why the habit to prepare bread without salt is used not only here, but also in Tuscany, in the Marches, in the northern side of Latium, where this protest became so heavy. And as leader of this protest, later they were simply defeated and punished through the construction of a fortress inside the city center. The Pope decided to destroy the palaces and residences of the then noble families ruling the town, and to build on top of them a fortress. It resisted till unification of Italy, till 1860, when finally Perugians had the opportunity to be again free, and they destroyed the papal fortress. So from this previous huge building dominating the city center, we have today only the undergrounds. Where you see this kind of terrace up there you have to imagine there were other 20-25 meters of building, where we had the flats for the governors, for the soldiers, while the undergrounds, what we are going to see now, were during the Middle Ages the palaces and houses of these noble families, and later became the service rooms, stalls, storages, kitchens, everything needed to live up there was arranged in the undergrounds, and we are now going into the undergrounds. And I don't know if you have been there.
No,
No?
we didn't even find the escalator. How did we find the underground?
Mind the steps, please.
Окей, я тоже понял почти что-то.
Me ne vo. Secondo soltanto.
Ma lei è una guida?
Sì. He is simply removing the pieces of an exhibition, train exhibition, I suppose. I stopped here, first of all, because you have here right on the corner, on the left-hand side, if you move again 2 steps ahead, the city wall of the Etruscan of the 3rd century BC. Such huge travertine blocks, limestone blocks, without mortgage, simply put on one on top of the other, and having a depth going from 4 to 6 meters. This is the reason why later they had been used as a base for new buildings, and protecting the town for a range of about 3 kilometers. So long it was during the Middle Ages. But what is interesting to us now is the name of the road, Via Bagliona. Let's move on because they have to work and we start. As you know, on Italian we have singular and plural. The last letter gives you the idea what does it mean. In this case, the family Baglioni was the most important family in town, okay? The rulers of Perudge during the Middle Ages till the year 1540. When the Pope decided to build up the fortress, what did we do at the time? The main road of this district where they lived, everything became an underground town. And today we have 2 roads with the name Baglione. But the one ending with A, like this one, is the underground passage. Via Baglioni is the main road, one of the main roads of Perugia, still today under the sky. And here you have on both sides what was at that time an entrance to a house, to a worship, to tower, first tower of the houses of Baglioni. These arches existed already during the Middle Ages when all these buildings were begun, but they remained also later because they were used to support the upper floors. And here you have an idea, my understanding, what happened here. From the point of view where we were. Here you had the gate of Mars, the gate we already seen 2 minutes ago, then the city wall, and inside the city wall so many towers of nobles. Who of you was in Tuscany? Remember that there is a town named San Gimignano where we have so many tall towers. San Gimignano is the only town where you have so many still today. But in the past, they signed the landscape of each Italian town in central and northern Italy, because they were the symbol of the power and of the richness of a family. So if you had a tall tower, it meant that the family was really powerful. All these towers now don't exist because the Pope decided not simply to destroy those who were here where we are, but all the others around the fortress so that no one could attack the fortress. The fortress was the symbol of the power and of the control of the papacy over Perugia. And here you had a small area with a house.
Так что здесь? Заключенных держали?
Нет.
А кого?
Ну, защищались, какие-то там запасы были, но она рассказывала про вот эти вот башни. наверху.
Это у грузин даже такие же башни есть.
Ну, в зависимости от высоты башни, состоятельность семьи.
Destroyed.
И грузин тоже это сваны, сванети, горные грузины. Вот Сухуми, где Сухуми,
But it was simply
вот они там тоже, вот, они же отделились от Грузии,
not so far from
к русским
here.
пошли.
There was a kitchen. The kitchen for the Pope and for the soldiers living in the palace. But where the medieval structure weren't so heavy to support the upper floors, they put these pillars. And they are those who still today are the base for these walls supporting the upper part.
Да.
And if you follow me, we go on
знаю.
discovering.
Не думаю.
Это те.
Нет, ну ты же говоришь, что тут одна дочка.
Нет, это Иоанн, нет, который нас провожал.
Нет, ты говорил, что одна из них его дочка.
Нет, это Челани. Это другой совсем. Ты чё?
Ну, я не поняла.
Не его, который нас провожал мужик. Это не его дочь.
These are the other escalators you need to use if you want to come up here. Consider that exactly here what happened here. You see how the structure had been changed, transformed into something else. You see the exterior of the house with this huge door entrance to a small shop or to a workshop. Then you see the door of the dead people, now closed.
Back that other way is where the escalators are. That's what they have. Or is that just the city? That's the city, yeah.
That's beautiful.
And here,
That's how we got that. We go back
this is the view of the city center. Now we are exactly here underneath this squared building. Upon us we have Piazza Italia, one of the two main squares of Perugia. And once out, we go slowly through the Temptation Road, as I define it, the shopping road, till the main fountain. And the famous fortress, I told you, is visible if you turn around and look up there. Here you have two views of the fortress before the fortress was destroyed after the unification of Italy in 1860. And to better understand what I'm telling you, here you have a view of the medieval town, then a view of the fortress, exactly on the medieval district. And this is what we have today. The shape of the fortress is visible again. See you? The exterior. And on top of the fortress now we have a modern town with roads, gardens, palaces, squares. Where we had the fortress, now we have the modern town. And you are going to see it now. You can simply tell him I was there again and finally understood where I was. Italian films, or if you watched one of the many films about one of them, the protagonist in the role of San Francisco was before he became a little bit overweight. And the film was already and completely filmed inside. Yes, because all these rooms we went through have been reopened officially to the public in 1982. They're completely emptied of all the materials.
Что говорит она, Татьяна?
Просто рассказывали, где что было.
Così, ti porto via un battone.
Va bene, ciao ciao.
Ну классно. Тебе понравилось, Татьяна? Понравилось тебе?
Что?
Экскурсия.
Это ж конференция, экскурсий мало. Еще завтра будет одна и все.
Не хватит?
Но может быть они еще сделают куда-нибудь, ну, по подобию вот этой чапы платную. Потому что завтра бесплатно будет экскурсия куда-то. Наверное, местная какая-то. Наверное, по месту.
Это все, мы назад вернулись, что ли?
Да нет. Дальше. Я вот такое больше люблю, чем эти стены, камни.
Фифа, да. Хотя меня сфотографируют тоже. На свою потом пришлют.
In the homeland of Sweden. One of them, the most famous pasta. He had the body, she had the knowledge, and they founded together this industry. But she was also the mom of the son of the industry, and he fell in love with her. They had a love affair because she had been already married. They had kids, and the kids began to work with them and were also the heirs of this industry. And today, the industry doesn't belong to Agnoli and Vito. It is part of the big industry of this land. It belongs to Swiss. The branch is already Perugina. It's still today Perugina, but no longer the owners are the famous And if we go on the left hand side, we are going to see the shop of this brand. And there you see all the products of the industry. But as I told you, this is a temptation word.
Been there, done that.
Proprio perché è più lungo.
Sì, poi tipo tante volte mi ha detto questa cosa.
Так живешь себе среди такого средневековья. Утром встал, вышел, попил кофейку, почитал газетку, да? Потом пошел.
Кофе попил, да?
А еще, ну я же говорю, кофейку попил. Потом посидел за компьютером, порешал все свои научные проблемы. Деньги получил. Электронику.
На наши пошли. Ой, туалет нужен делать. Туалет нужен, говорю, уже. Уже сколько ходит.
В какой-нибудь ресторан.
Да.
Макдональдс. Видишь,
Dark chocolate,
о, собаки твои.
milk or
собаку
Gennadiy
здесь.
chocolate, then white
Вот
chocolate
собака.
with cherries inside. Different
Я
kinds.
говорю, собака, вот вторая собака. Вот это.
Light blue should be milk chocolate.
Вот это, да?
Here you find more production.
Рыжая.
Need to buy some
Вот это.
If you simply want to taste them,
А сколько стоит? Как купить?
it's really expensive.
Как купить ее? Спроси.
Это надо внутрь пройти. Давай на обратном пути, когда они спешить не будут.
Да?
Мы только точно так и пойдем. Да не переживайте, здесь эти собаки продаются.
Я сам за собаку сойду, да? Скажу, возьми меня. Она в Астане живет, сестра у меня. Крутая. Бизнес-вумен. Да.
Я думала, ты ребенку.
Это сестре надо. Сестра мне написала, говорит, в WhatsApp. Купи мне собаку, говорит.
Ой, этих китайских собак, наверное, в Астане немерено.
А,
Такой собаки
нет, ну надо с Италии.
всё равно китайцы.
Ты видишь, за кем мы идем, да? Ой. А то я потеряюсь. Потом до дома не доеду.
Прямо вот средневековое где-то такое.
Да, класс.
Каким торговали?
Вот вчера же воскресенье было, и вчера это был базар, все там стояли, и возле этого собора. И я там снимал все, так интересно. Ну, это в Падуе то же самое было. Я в Падуе, 19-я конференция была в Падуе. Там тоже вот суббота, воскресенье продают там. Все, что хочешь продают. Ну, как барахолка у нас. А они в центре города делают, представляешь? И собираются там все оркестр, туда-сюда, да.
Это, наверное, фестиваль какой-то.
Нет, они каждую субботу все не собираются. Да.
Вот тебе, пожалуйста, бери.
Да. За нее дорого платить, в самолете придется. Как билет ее сюда.
Бесплатно. Сейчас новый закон вышел. Называется Emotional Support Dog or Animal. Можешь кошку взять маленькую или собачку маленькую.
Да
Бесплатно.
ты чё?
На колени.
Это в Европе?
В Америке, в Европе.
Да
Вот ты
ты.
летишь, например.
Ну, в России, мне кажется, нет такого.
Ну, в России не знаю. Что не знаю, то не знаю.
Ой, смотри, красота
Если
какая,
ты
да?
летишь другими авиалиниями, не российскими, а какими-то другими, это зависит от авиалинии.
Next temptation. I told you Perudge is the hometown of Swedes. Here you have an historical cafe, famous for being, first of all, a Swiss cafe, founded at the end of the 19th century, belonging till recent time to the orders, now sold, but famous for its creativity. They generally reproduce a monument of Perudge or something peculiar.
Sì, lo so, vabbè, però...
There is a view of Perudge, different views made out of white chocolate. And on the other side of the window, you see this small fishes or serpents. They are called torciglione in Italian because they are so rounded. They remember the eel, the fishes,
the eel.
the eel of the Trasimeno Lake,
Really?
which were so famous, not simply among the locals,
It's better.
but also abroad. Thank you. And we have a pope named Martin IV who loved so much to eat the eels of Trasimeno Lake. And one day,
No, lo faremo quando verrà a girare il video della torta. Allora sì.
Ordinano.
here we are. Where we were, it's a little bit higher. Then the road goes slowly down. These were the two hills of Perudje, where we had the first settlement of the town. There where we were, we had the translation into English possible. Simply and the sun behind us towards the north. Especially when the wind blows during the winter, we have here a real wind gallery. You can freeze because it's really cold. Perudje is really cold. Now it's cool after the sun goes down. And in the center of the sun hill, you have the fountain. The fountain became so the symbol of Perudje because so highly located, Perudje had big problems with water. No possibilities to supply the town with spring. It was impossible to have springs around the town, and only in the 13th century they finally found a spring about 10 kilometers far from here, decided to build out the aqueduct, and only when they finished construction decided to build up the fountain. Peruvians can say this fountain is their fountain because they paid.
Gli stati originali.
Finding holes on the side, on the right side, and on the left. Portal reminds you of a church. Most probably, we have here a recycled. Most probably thought to be the entrance to a church. Sì.
No, io non so.
Infatti ho pensato anch'io.
Io ho preso quelli di oggi, in poche parole.
E io avevo preso.
Guarda, si scherza sola. Ho provato, ma non risponde.
Fatevi, devo passare.
Di grazia, non esiste più l'educazione a questo
Non sento, alzi di più la voce, non sento.
Non esiste più l'educazione!
A lei l'ho sentita. Lei cosa ha detto? Tu cosa hai detto?
Di grazia non esiste più l'educazione a questo mondo!
Così va bene, continui così.
Pronto! Pronto, gelateria sotto zero!
Pronto!
Sono il commissario Mondalbagno!
Mondalbagno, ma quanto tempo!
Adesso volete farmi sapere, perché minchia qualcuno si è perso dentro la vostra gelateria. Non è che per caso è finito dentro la cella frigorifera e lì c'è rimasto.
E che ti devo dire, Mondalbagno, sono tempi un po' così, c'è chi sta un po' scomodo e allora bisogna farlo scomparare.
Mimì, vai, invece di guardare le femmine come al solito, per cortesia, entra dentro la cella frigorifera e controlla.
E adesso vado, dammi un attimo. Mamma mia, questi qua, oh. Mi danno, Mamma mia, oh. Aspetta che metto il cappotto che fa freddo. Allora, carne, pinguino. Carne, gelato, sorbetto, testa di mucca, testa di cavallo, Gianfranco. Gianfranco! Gianfranco, quante volte ti ho detto di non infilarti nella cella frigorifera? Scalda questo minchione, va là!
Mimi! Mi si stanno congelando i cabasisi dentro questa cella frigorifera!
Siamo rimasti chiusi dentro!
Minchia, ci voleva poco spingere la porta!
Ma io ho tirato invece di spingere! Lo sai che è un problema!
Cameraman, vieni qui, abbiamo un'edizione straordinaria. Vieni. Dobbiamo osservare questa persona.
Aiuto!
Questa persona è rimasta dentro una cella frigorifera per molto tempo.
Mimi,
Ah, c'era la porta di servizio!
Guarda com'è gelato, bisogna riscaldarlo. Gli si staccano i piedi, gli si staccano da quanto è congelato. Sta prendendo fuoco. Adesso da ghiaccio è diventato fuoco. Cameraman, dove sta inquadrando? Così. La vittima è qui perché inquadra una gelateria, ok? Comunque.
Edizione straordinaria, trovato uomo mezzo congelato!
Televisione?
Sì, televisione, scusa, che canale è questo che non mi ricordo? Canale 7?
Kazakhstan.
Ok, sarai famoso.
Ui.
Appuntato, vieni qua! Cintura la zona! No, non con quella cintura, minchione! Allora. Anche io, che vogliamo fare?
Che vogliamo fare? Se ti sei portato minchiarella dietro, non ti portavo niente.
Che poi ce me la portavo di qua.
Вино наливать можно? Drink.
Vino?
Yeah.
Which one?
Нет, здесь. No.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry.
Allora, il cadavere è più o meno lungo. Parzialmente danneggiato a causa della doccia.
Ma quanti buchini ci sono in suo viso? Sta scherzando? Anche danneggiato, dai.
Allora, secondo la mia modestissima esperienza, questo cadavere è qui da... Dove sono? 7 anni più o meno. Però sono ancora qui identificati, guarda che bello. Io non mi fermerò la tua esperienza.
Татьяна, где Татьяна? Татьяна.
Ah no, allora sono 5 metri.
Oda, ma che cazzo li sta facendo? Dai, basta usare il corpo.
E guarda che quelli del nord sono avanti,
Vecchio, su. Guarda. Buonasera.
Oh Martino, faccio una maschera.
Sono 4 mesi e 29 giorni, altro che 5 mesi, dai.
Meno salire.
Sono più giù di me.
No, non va bene.
Pure io che voglio.
Per cortesia, ritorna Guarda un attimo qui cercare che abbiamo dei problemi.
Ancora? Martino sarà di nuovo rimasto incastrato nei distributori. Ho dal cadavere lo sa che sto andando. Devo recintare la zona, tanto è morto, non so fermo.
Татьяна, ты потерялась, что ли? Я тебя жду, никак не знаю.
А я думала, что ты потерялся.
Я тебя жду, махаю.
Слушай, я подумала, что ты куда-то там пошел.
Не, я смотрел, наблюдал за вами. Ох, какой класс, да?
No? Ah, it's really comfortable. Anyway, this is the meeting room of the palace, where governors and residents arrived to listen to the decision taken. The audience sat exactly where you see. The governors were there, and they spoke to the public, telling them what they had decided. But as any public space, not simply inside churches, but also everywhere, you have paintings, because through watching, everyone should learn something. In this case, you have here on the sides this coat of arms of the governors of Perugia who ruled till the construction of the fortress in 1540. If you can read the names, many of them come from Tuscany. But the relation between Perugia and the Tuscan towns was not so easy and peaceful during the Middle Ages, because Perugia is in the center of Italy, and we have two territories really important for the towns living around there. The Trasmic Lake and the Chiana Valley. The Trasmic Lake, I find it beautiful because it's really big as a lake. It's big as a lake, but not so deep. But there, at that time, we had so many fishes. It was really rich of fishes. That, if you think, they had to make penitence at least 3 times a week. And they had to eat fish to avoid meat. Had such a huge quantity of fishes at disposal, not so far from home.